Greetings, gamer guys and gals, and welcome to part 41 of my Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. Thanks for joining me today. Last time, we finished up our Shadow Pokemon gathering. We have exactly 47, and we have one more to gain, and one final bit of stuff to do and wrap up in Pokemon Colosseum's post-game before we can move on to Mount Battle in the battle mode. I did say that it is potentially likely that I am going to finish up Mount Battle in the story mode here, but I am kind of unsure. And the reason why I'm kind of unsure is because it's not very great experience and it's kind of annoying. So we'll see. I might end up doing it next episode and then doing the Mount Battle challenge the following episode. I'm probably going to be purifying the Shadow Pokemon between this episode and next. And we're not going to have any more Shadow Pokemon, which will be fantastic because that means we can actually finish the game. So expect to see the next two episodes being either nothing but Mount Battle or just one more episode of nothing but Mount Battle. And we're pretty much done. We're gone through the game. We're finished. We're completed. That's incredible. That means that this Let's Play will be far shorter than I originally imagined. I actually thought that this Let's Play was going to be like 70 plus parts. And that's pretty incredible. However, we're very close, and I'm very excited that we are very close. Without further ado, let us go ahead and get to this part's story beats. Alright, so we must go ahead and head over to Fennec, I believe. So let's go ahead and do just that. Alright, we got an email on our PDA. Let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? What's with you? Dash the athlete? I'm Dash, from Fennec. I'm just an ordinary citizen who happens to run around the town's fountain. So what gives you the right to have your Pokemon attack me? You don't deserve any respect as a trainer. Shame on you! How does Dash the athlete have my number? That's a very interesting question. I would dare say that this is a plot hole. I mean, it doesn't really matter, you know. It's Pokemon. We have simplistic plots and all that whatnot, but it's kind of a plot hole because everybody else who has my number has it because I shared it with them, and they shared the numbers with me. So this is kind of interesting. So let's go check out Dash the athlete who runs around the fountain in Fennec and see exactly what he's talking about, because I don't remember attacking anyone. Yes, it was me that sent you the email. Why did you attack me? Are you doing this elsewhere too? No. I won't believe anything you have to say. What is going on? Are we living in like a parallel universe? I don't recall ever attacking this guy. I don't even think you can battle him. In fact, I'm 100 billion% sure you can't battle him. So what happened? The only thing we can do is some investigative research. How about going to the outskirts stand? We might find some interesting folk there. Alright, we got a PDA email. List completed. Net from the Under. Hi, it's Net. I analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list some more and discovered the very last one. The last Shadow Pokemon was Togetic. That completes the analysis of the data ROM you provided. Very intriguing. We don't have Shadow Togetic. We do not have one of those. So I'm guessing that's the 48th Shadow Pokemon. I think that's a fair guess. So maybe we'll go ahead and find out like what's going on at Outskirts Stand. Maybe they have some information for us. It's time for the news. Yeah, this is just old news. very old news. In fact, we've already defeated that criminal syndicate cipher. Oh, PDA message. Who is this? Bit from the Under. Hi, it's Bit in the Under. Wes, I caught you on film in an unbelievable scene that's terrible and shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking people with a Shadow Togetic? Huh. Wow, that's pretty convincing. It looks like we are attacking Dash in his cast form with our Shadow Togetic. Alright, folks. When did we catch this Shadow Togetic, and when did we attack Dash? That's what I'd like to know. Alright, so... I don't really know what's going on here. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Alright, so I don't know where to go here. Maybe we go to Fennec again? Maybe. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out Fennec. I don't remember ever attacking Dash the athlete. Maybe if we talk to him... I've got nothing to say to you. Huh. Well, he's got nothing to say to us, and I have nothing to say either, because, frankly, this is a very interesting part of this game. I actually love this a lot. Because of the fact that we are it seems like we're being framed here. Either we're being framed, or when we were away and saved and quit the game, our character, Wes, decided he was going to take it upon himself to go ahead and attack people unbeknownst to us. So let's go to our PDA here and see exactly what this other email is about. Watch TV, Net from the Under. It's me, Net. Please watch TV now. Okay. Well, the closest TV that we have to us is actually in Outskirts Stand. So we're just going to go right back to Outskirts Stand and check out the TV. I was thinking that we were supposed to be able to watch the news by now, but the news actually hasn't changed in quite a long time. But it is blinking. Oh, and these guys are all watching the TV. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Here is shocking footage of the harrowing attack sent by one of our viewers. This footage was sent in by a brat in the Under who declined to reveal his identity. Huh. Wow. Rui, do you know what's going on here? Does anyone know what's going on here? It's very crazy. Maybe we have to leave the Outskirts Stand again? And let's go back. Huh. I don't think going back actually helped us any. We watched TV. Maybe we have to go back to Fennec or Pyrite. Again, this part of the game is very interesting. Very interesting. And we did get our PDA message. I was expecting one. Live TV news, Net from the Under. It's me, Net. Please watch TV now. Okay, so Net wants us to watch TV again. Something incredible is going on here. Let's go back to Outskirt Stand. Again, Outskirt Stand is the quickest way to get to a TV. This is the shocking footage of a Pokemon attack on people. Viewer discretion is advised. We bring you this story from the Outskirt Stand. This is an exclusive scoop with a video feed. Wow. So we have been traveling back and forth to the Outskirt Stand all throughout these cities, and supposedly, right now, live, we are attacking someone right outside in the Outskirt Stand. It looks like that was Ryder Willie as well. How about we check out what's going on? This is rookie reporter Enka, live on the scene. A shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shady man appeared, and he looks exactly the same as the other man. What's going to happen here? I, Enka, will remain on the scene to bring you this breaking story. Breaking story. Oh my gosh, while I bring you this report solo, the sinister man is approaching me. Ay-ya! Oh hey, it's you. You creamed me again, it seems. Wait a stinking second, why are there two of you? The resemblance is uncanny, hey? You are me and I am you, and we are all together here. I can see that you don't understand, but there is one thing certain. You're going to battle me. Shady Guy Wes would like to battle Armaldo and Togetic, level 68 and level 20. Really? We haven't healed up our team. And that's the Shadow Togetic. Alright, so what we're going to do here is the tried and true Master Ball strategy. So the problem with this fight, and one of the reasons why I do like having this Master Ball strategy, or exploit I should say, is that Togetic can be very... Oh, why should I use Steel Wing there? Togetic can be KO'd very easily, obviously. It's a level 20 Togetic, and we have nothing but level 60 plus Pokemon. At this time in the story, you should have that many, like, nothing but level 60 Pokemon, pretty much. So, the issue is that we have way too high Pokemon, and it's basically like this shady guy Wes just constantly throws his Pokemon in and out of the battle, especially with Togetic, so that you'll KO Togetic. That's kind of the point. And it kind of is a little bit shady, if you pardon the pun. Alright, let's send out Raikou, a Pokemon we haven't seen actually attack on the team. Alright, so the problem is that I'm pretty sure both Gyarados and Armaldo have... man, this was probably a bad idea. I'm pretty sure Gyarados and Armaldo both have Earthquake, so if we don't KO them here, we can pretty much say goodbye to Raikou. Which, I mean, it's okay. Alright, 1,500 experience points. Manectric. Oh yeah, Manectric doesn't have Intimidate. I was half expecting that. Armaldo is a cool Pokemon with an unfortunate type. Bug Rock is not what you would call a useful type defensively. It's useful offensively, but Armaldo is a bit too slow to take advantage of his own typing. Yes, he is pretty bulky, physically and specially, but it kind of doesn't matter when he's got a billion weaknesses and no way to deal with them really well. Alright, so let's take out Suicune. And Milotic. Wouldn't it be lovely if we had either Tyranitar or... oh man, or Raikou at this point. Against Milotic especially. Alright, so let's go ahead with a Hydro Pump. And let's go ahead with a Drill Peck. Shady Guy West used a Floor Store. If this Hydro Pump hits, and it missed. So many reasons why Hydro Pump is totally inferior to just using something along the lines of Surf. So inferior. So many reasons why it's inferior. Alright, so I have an idea here. We're going to go ahead and Rain Dance, and then we're also going to just keep pelting Milotic with Drill Peck for the time being. This does stink if Milotic happens to, use Hydro Pump. Oh well. Skarmory is most likely fainting here. Yep. Goodbye, Skarmory. Very, very, very unfortunate. Alright, let's send out Flygon. We might end up having to use a good old Revive here. Rock Blast. Very interesting move. It's especially fantastic on Pokemon with Skill Link. But here, it's just not really that great. So let's go ahead and use Screech on Milotic. And attack missed. We are missing a lot this game. That should be one dead Armaldo. Which is fantastic. And then Houndoom. So at the very least, we do have a good Pokemon out here. Ooh. That is a Gone Flygon. Alright, Entei. I don't know who's faster, Entei or Suicune. We could check in the summary here. I actually think that might be a good idea to do. Let's go ahead and check here. No. Summary. 124, 136. Ugh, that's kind of bad. I was thinking about, well, I could still use Sunny Day. In fact, we're going to do just that. So Hydro Pump should still KO Houndoom. We're going to use Sunny Day. Yeah, it did decent damage. We might actually lose Entei in this, ooh, yeah, we're losing Entei for sure. As long as Milotic's... okay, that did not KO. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah. Shady Guy West over here has a very great team. We're definitely going to go ahead and revive one of our Pokemon, though. Revival Herb. Tyranitar is probably our best bet here. Send him out. Pick up a Sandstream. We'll restore. Ooh. And missed. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, so all the Pokemon on the field besides Tyranitar are going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm, which is okay with me. Milotic needs to go down as soon as possible. We're throwing a Thunderbolt her way. Pump. That should actually KO now. And Thunderbolt. And yeah, it makes sense to attack Suicune here with Houndoom. But it's not really going to help you much if I hit. Alright, this should KO. And it did. Awesome. Houndoom fainted. And we're staring down Shady West, who has only one Pokemon left. We have two. Hydro Pump. Super deadly. Tyranitar almost took a knee there. And a Thunderbolt. Alright, the only problem with this is that we're most likely losing Tyranitar again. Suicune. I don't think either one of these moves are going to be great in conjunction with fighting Milotic, but we'll try Hydro Pump. I almost want to use like a healing item here. Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate because I would just prefer to attack, especially because if this Hydro Pump doesn't KO Milotic, we're going to be here in a moment. Alright, it did. It did. So, I mean, the energy group was a little bit of wasted moolah, but it's a-okay. We did what we had to be kind of prudent in this fight. Player defeated Shady Guy West. It would take me to do it. Good going. My name is Fane. I'm the master of disguise. How do you like the job I did? Your reputation's totally thrashed. Gotta hand it to you, Guy. It's tough to beat the real thing. Oh my gosh, the perpetrator of the attacks wasn't this trainer, but an imposter. This is a major scoop. It's a huge break in the story. I don't think there's anything else to do. We can go back to the outskirts stand one more time. Yeah, I don't actually think there's anything else to do. We're going to go ahead and go to Mount Battle, actually. We're not going to be doing it this episode, which kind of means that this episode is a little bit, well, it's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. Alright, so we want to heal up our Pokemon, for sure. Alright, so all of our Pokemon are healed up and ready to go. Now, I think that in between this episode and the next episode, my goal is to open up all the hearts of the Shadow Pokemon and get us to the point in which we can, in fact, go on to the last two Mount Battles. Now, we actually don't need anything from this Mount Battle. We just don't. There's a handful of items that I wouldn't mind buying. After I beat this Mount Battle, I might end up buying one or two. Like, for instance, Bright Powder. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about Leftovers. Leftovers is probably way far and away more useful. I don't know exactly who to throw it on. Skarmory is like the obvious choice, but then again, I'm not so sure, because the thing is that when we go ahead and do the Mount Battle Mode challenge, we're going to have a very tough time. It is not easy whatsoever, like at all. So in between this episode and next, what I'm going to be doing is probably getting all of my Pokemon up to level 71 and getting all of, or near it, you know, not necessarily like they all have to be there, but, and then getting all of the Shadow Pokemon to open their hearts, and so that we can just finish this, because I think that that's just like our best bet. Our best bet is to just move on that way. So next episode, look forward to some Mount Battle. We have only a few areas left. I'm pretty sure we only have 40 total battles left. Oh no, 20. It's 10 per area. Yeah, so we've got 81 through 100, which is going to be, I mean, it's going to be fun, because one cool thing about it is that you do fight legendary Pokemon. In that, you do fight some pretty incredible Pokemon. There's nothing on our team right now that compares to the legendary Pokemon that we're going to be fighting in Mount Battle's battle mode. I do think there are even legendary Pokemon in the story mode in there. I think there's like the Reggies, and those aren't so difficult to beat as long as you know what you're doing and you have the right composition to your team, which I do. My Pokemon can handle all of the legendaries of Gen 3. We have ice moves, electric moves, water moves, so on and so forth. We can handle it. So there's, plus we have weather control completely, which is going to be very important. I think that we have done an awesome job of going through this run. I only missed like 3 or 4 Pokemon on the way through the pre-game or the regular game. And in the post-game, you know, we pretty much handled everything. We have absolutely every single Shadow Pokemon that there is obtainable in this game. So, looking at our Pokemon storage, we finally got our hands on Makuhita, Misdreavus. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and leave these Pokemon here for the time being. We can actually get more than these number of boxes, but it's not actually useful in Pokemon Colosseum unless you're going to transfer Pokemon from other games to this game, because there is a grand total of 51 Pokemon obtainable in this game. A grand total. During a time, there were 400, well, it's like 390. It's like 390 something. So 390 Pokemon during this generation at this time, and we have a whopping grand total of 51 obtainable Pokemon in this game. I cannot stress this enough. This is something I did absolutely want to talk about. I cannot stress this enough. Times are different. The fact that 400 Pokemon was even something to cry or complain about with the National Dex being removed in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and looking back on a game like this, between Colosseum and XD, there was only about 120 obtainable Pokemon from Gen 3 in these two games, and some of them are repeats. There's actually only like 100 Pokemon between the two games that are unique Pokemon, unique species of Pokemon that can be obtained in a time at which there was 400 obtainable. Like, are you kidding? Gen 3 had this problem of the National Dex long before Pokemon Sword and Shield. And the only thing that I'm trying to prove here, and the only point that I'm trying to make here, is that there is a change in times. Times have changed. There is a lack of gratefulness. Like, if you followed me in this Let's Play, if you watch this Let's Play and you see like everything that there is to offer here, and you're either gonna like it or you're not. You're either gonna like Pokemon Colosseum or you're not. Some people think this game is way too battle heavy, and I can almost grant that. Pokemon is basically nothing but battles. It's an RPG, but this game is kind of battle heavy, and the fact that you can only double battle, some people just don't like that. But I'll tell you what, if you like this game, you love this game, because it has a certain charm, and you have to respect it for what it did. You have to respect Pokemon Colosseum and XD for what they did. They were the first console Pokemon RPGs. The first. And they did it a long time ago. Like, first console 3D like home console RPGs. So what's going on here is that, like, I'm just trying to make the point here. I'm just trying to drive the point home. Like, you gotta understand that not every single game in a series needs to be the same. If you're a viewer of mine, you pretty well know this if you like Fire Emblem. There is almost no Fire Emblem game that is like the other Fire Emblem games. They all have so many things different to each other. Of course, they're all tactical, turn-based RPGs. That's true, but they all have different quirks, different designs, different mechanics, different characters, and that's okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, when they come out this year, I fully 100% intend on taking my copy of Pokemon Scarlet and playing through it in a Let's Play, a blind Let's Play even, and just enjoying it. I don't care if there's only 100 Pokemon in that game. Like, I just don't care. You have to love the games for what they offer and what they give. Otherwise, it's one of these situations where it's like, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. They can't put 1,000 Pokemon in each and every game plus. They can't put 10,000 moves in each and every game plus. It's not feasible. I mean, they could if you wanted a Pokemon game to come out every 10 years. I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily be not okay with that as long as the games were great. But the fact of the matter is like, people are trying to, like, have their cake and eat it too. They're trying to keep that cake. They're trying to hold on to it while still eating it. Like, you have to understand that there's going to be things in which they gotta say, well, you know what? Let's streamline this. Let's make this a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit easier. In the sense, not easier as in difficulty sense, but easier to obtain, to gather, to go for. Legends Arceus is one of my favorite games in the series. However, getting Arceus in that game is an actual pain in the proverbial rear end. Like, it's an actual pain. I completed that game to the 9 yards that I could, all the way to the 9, except for I did not do the 10, which is getting Arceus, because it's just that annoying. Like, gotta catch 'em all is cool. It's just not for me, and it might not be. It might be for you, and that's fine. But you have to understand. You have to respect, like, the quality that goes into these games. There's quality in this. Like, there's quality in this. Like, this is a game from 2003. It's beautiful. I'm so excited for the end of Pokemon Colosseum. We're not very far off, and I'm very excited for the future of my channel on Gamerman Zeake and what we're going to be doing. I have some ideas. Now, again, I did tell you, it's pretty obvious I'm going to be going into Pokemon Scarlet this year. But in between now and then, not entirely sure what I want to do. We're going to have to wait and find out. Maybe I'll discuss it a little bit more after we beat the Mount Battle Challenge in battle mode. I want to thank you for joining me. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Stay tuned with all my notifications, all my uploads, all my content that I release. And have a great and glorious day gaming. I'll see y'all next time as we endeavor to finish up Pokemon Colosseum.